it's Patrick?
It's not Patrick, it's Roger.
All right, says Patrick. I apologize. Go ahead.
That's all right.
All right,
By the way, you do a heck of a job.
Thank
I
you.
just listened to my TV and saw you this morning.
Thank you.
I was the first person Marge Schott hired when she got control of the Reds.
Really? What was your position?
Vice President of Marketing, Broadcasting, basically all revenue streams for the Reds.
Okay.
I was just on ESPN in a special about a month ago.
Okay.
Anyway, I've known Donald Sterling since 1983.
Okay.
I spent 8 years in the NBA.
What was your position in the NBA?
Vice President of Marketing Broadcasting for the Pacers, Vice President of Marketing and Broadcasting for the Golden State Warriors.
What's your full name?
Roger Blamire.
Roger Blamire. Okay, no, I'll take your word for it. Go ahead.
All right. I have never known Donald Sterling, and I've known him for 30 years,
right,
to be a racist. Never. And I think what happened, he got himself in a big problem with a female. He's always had a girlfriend.
Right.
And I think she set him up and did a job on him because of the money involved. She's also trying to get a clothing line going.
Okay. Now, when was the last time you were around Sterling?
Probably it's been a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Does he have?
I know Andy Roser very well.
Does he have a bad temper?
Donald?
Yeah.
Never around me.
Okay. I'm just asking. I mean, did she just push his buttons? What do you think happened here?
I think he was jealous.
Jealous of the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was very jealous. I think, Donald's got an ego like everybody else, and he's been very successful.
Have you listened to what he said?
Yes, I have.
What is your feeling now that you've heard the tapes?
I think he put his foot in his mouth. I think he said some things he shouldn't have said, but I've never known him to ever do anything racial against anybody, including his tenants or anybody else.
What would you do if you were the commissioner?
Well, obviously, what he did, I'd probably suspend him.
Okay.
With you.
Now, Marge, were you around Marge when she was suspended?
Yeah, no, she fired me just before that.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what did you think of what Marge got as a suspension?
Not enough. I was around Marge when she took over the club. I was around Marge Schott when she described Dave Parker as $1 million N-word.
Right.
I was around her when I saw her mistreat Eric Davis. I saw her mistreat people in the office. I worked for the Simons prior to going Reds with the Pacers.
Right.
Great people, great owners.
Right.
She used the worst slurs in the world about them.
So she got everything she deserved.
Oh, not enough.
Not enough.
She tossed out of baseball the first time.
And you think that from what you've seen, Sterling, you have not heard this kind of language or behavior from him in the past? Not
at all. And if you look at his front office, he treats the people in his front office extremely well. I've known Andy Roser for 30 years. He treats Andy well. All the people that work for him, he has a little churn in his front office. He's basically a very good person, self-made multi-billionaire.
Right.
And he's getting characterized, he's getting killed here.
Right.
He said some terrible things.
He did.
And I agree with he needs a sanction. But to take the guy and destroy him like they're doing is just terrible.
How about the stuff about his business and his and how he treated people as a landlord and that he was not a good landlord and that stuff? How about that stuff?
That stuff, as you refer to it.
Yeah.
He had people in some of his buildings that were destroying him. He wanted them out. He didn't care what color they were. If you were destroying his property, he wanted you evicted. Very simple. Like you would if you owned the property.
Okay, so you're saying you think that as far as Sterling's concerned, you agree what he did was wrong, but you think that this is out of character for him?
Totally.
Appreciate the call. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much. There's a guy shining a different light on it. Okay. And I think he's legitimate. I could tell he was legitimate. I definitely could. I could tell he was legitimate. So there's a guy who, you just heard him say he thinks that Sterling should be sanctioned, but he thinks what he said was out of character. You know him, Mink?
Yes, I do.
Well, really?
He said
Roger Blamire. Okay.
Hired me with the Indiana Pacers.
Good guy? Good guy, okay. All right, and he was watching in California, and he said that, so I want to add what he said, and what he said was that he feels that Sterling what he said was wrong, and what he said should be sanctioned, and that he should be sanctioned, but that he's not the monster they're making him out to be. Back after this.